Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit. crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, Character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
You're going to college. All the hard work's paid off. It's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. New friends, new athletic teams, new musical groups, new student government to get involved in, 85 organizations. It's going to be amazing. And I think one of the first things that you'll realize when you get here, at least I hope this is the case, is that although academics are the most important thing, no doubt about it, got to take care of the academics, time management, not a kid anymore, right? Young adult. The college is a whole lot more than that in a place like this. It is an experience. College is an experience that will last you for the rest of your life. The relationships that you make here, the memories, the late night stuff, the whole 9 yards is just going to be great.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life. A time of great significance, of growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as very special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you leave.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community,
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people at home and abroad, and thank you for tuning into ACTV's live stream coverage of NCAA women's soccer. You're in for a show tonight as it's going to be the Ottenbein Cardinals taking on the Adrian College Bulldogs. Hi again, everybody. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. And as we say on the campus of Adrian College, it's a great day to be a Bulldog, but I think we're in store for a great soccer game. So the Ottenbein Cardinals, they come in with an overall record of 3-1. The Adrian College Bulldogs come in with a 3-2 overall record. Bulldogs have scored 5 total goals this season, as opposed to the Cardinals' 10. So offense is definitely going to be the name of the game for the Ottenbein Cardinals, as they're going to try to take advantage of this Bulldog defense. Now, I was actually working the last Adrian College women's soccer game when they played Mount Union, and they came out victorious by a score of 2-1. That was just a few days ago on September 11th, 2021. So we're going to get ready for the opening kickoff, as the Cardinals are about to line up into their formation. Adrian College Bulldogs right now in their huddle, ready to get this ball game started. 45 minutes on the clock. The defense, midfielders, and strikers setting up for the Ottenbein Cardinals, and the Adrian College Bulldogs are getting into their formation as well, coming into the circle at midfield. McKenna Mahoney does a little bit of a hop to get herself ready, as we're about to get this game started. Final preparation. Referee blows her whistle, and it is game time here at Docking Stadium on the beautiful campus of Adrian College. Bulldogs have possession of it. Having control of it right now is Homan for the Bulldogs. Looking for one of her teammates, trying to strike it on over to Zoli. Zoli misses the ball. Going back to the Adrian College Bulldogs, now back to the Ottenbein Cardinals, as they're trying to charge into the way of the defense for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Ball a little too hot to handle, but the Cardinals are able to reset, and the ball is going to go out of the playing area. Last touch by the Adrian College Bulldogs, so it's going to be a throw-in by the Cardinals of Ottenbein. The starting lineup for the Adrian College Bulldogs in jersey order. So at goalkeeper, it's going to be number 0, Taylor Fisher. McKenna Mahoney is a forward wearing number 2. Cassidy Miller is number 3. Caitlin Dake is number 4. Cindy Anderson, the defense, wearing number 7. Kelsey Zoli, the freshman, wearing number 8. Eve Davis, forward, number 9. Victoria Bukowski, defense, wearing number 10. Leah Homan, defense, wearing number 11. Leah Courtney, defenseman, wearing number 14. Megan Lowers, midfielder, wearing number 20. Those are the 11 girls to start the game for the Adrian College Bulldogs. And now for the Ottenbein Cardinals. Number 1 is Elena Rayner. Referees blow their whistle. So we are going to reset. Now, as I was saying, number 7 is Grace Widdenhamer, junior midfielder. Peyton Kaufman, sophomore defense, wearing number 8. Sierra Clemens, sophomore defenseman, wearing number 14. Bailey Zanella, freshman midfielder, wearing number 18. Aubrey Zanella, freshman defense, wearing number 20. Regina Servants, redshirt senior defense, wearing number 22. And Julia Anderson, sophomore forward, wearing number 23. Jada Leland, sophomore defense, wearing number 24. Delaney Earl, senior forward, wearing number 28. And finally, Lauren Alley, freshman midfielder, wearing number 31. So those are the 22 girls on the field for both respective teams, as Fisher is going to muscle it over. About to kick the ball on in. Strong kick. It's going to go back to the Cardinals. Now back to the Adrian College Bulldogs, and now it's going to go out of play, out of the playing area. So a throw-in is going to be approaching. Looks like it was last touch by the Adrian College Bulldogs, so the Cardinals will be the ones to throw the ball in. Or kick it in, excuse me. Probably looking for a corner, and she scores! 1-0 Cardinals, and we've only played 3 minutes. Are they going to add one for the Cardinals? Well, for right now, there's nothing on the scoreboard. So about 3.5 minutes gone here at Docking Stadium. Goes back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Having possession of it is Bukowski. Going back to the defense for the Cardinals. Must have not touched one of the Cardinals players. I thought it went off a player's head, so looks like they're going to not award them the goal right there. Still in the playing area. Cardinals looking to charge the way in. It's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Hustling on down for it is Homan. And looks like Leland for the Ottenbein Cardinals thought she got hit a little bit, looking for the referees to blow their whistle and possibly give Homan a yellow card, but referees aren't going to be blowing their whistles in this case scenario. Zoli has possession of it for the Adrian College Bulldogs, does a couple of spin moves, and it goes out of the playing area. Going to throw it on in to number 2, Mahoney. Mahoney is going to get pinned into the corner. Spins the ball around, and it's going to go to the goalkeeper, Raher, for the Ottenbein Cardinals. Going to kick it up ahead to one of her teammates. Now kicking on back, taking their time on this attacking. And it's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs as they're going to try to kick it on down. Now back over to the Cardinals. Looking to kick it on back and reset. Hustling the way up the field. Excellent defense by the Adrian College Bulldogs. Looks like Dake was able to bother the Cardinals' flow in that case. 10 minutes gone by. No, 5 minutes, excuse me. And Fisher is going to kick it on in. Off the head of a Cardinals player. Off the head of an Adrian College Bulldogs player, still in the playing area. Now it's going to go back to the Cardinals. They have a wide open opportunity going deep and meeting the defense for the Adrian College Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs are able to regain their composure and kick it on back. Able to clear it. And the Cardinals are going to try to reset, and the ball goes out of the playing area. Last touch by the Cardinals, so the Bulldogs will take control of it. Mahoney gives it on back to the Cardinals. Cardinals just return the favor by giving it back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Looks like a little bit of a hit near the 30-yard dash line. 38-30 remaining in the first half of play between the Ottenbein Cardinals and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Bulldogs looking to make something happen. Goes off the head, but nothing doing. It's going to go back to the Cardinals. The Cardinals are able to clear it. They're going to take control of it, but she's going to get swarmed by a bunch of Adrian College Bulldog players. Zoli has possession of it for the Adrian College Bulldogs, trying to kick it up to one of her teammates. That was Eve Davis, but unfortunately Eve was greeted by a bunch of ladies in red. Cardinals take control of it. Now trying to kick it up on ahead. Going towards the corner near the scoreboard. Looking to take control of the soccer ball. Has a lot of momentum. Looking to reset. Adrian College kicks it. Can they clear it? They cannot. Goal by Ottenbein College. 1-0 here at Docking Stadium. Excellent play by the Ottenbein Cardinals right there, just on the attack. And the Adrian College Bulldogs had no answer on that possession. Found an opening at the last second, and boom, it is 1-0 here at Docking Stadium on the beautiful campus of Adrian College. Now the Bulldogs are on the outside looking in pretty early in this matchup. Bulldogs take control of it, looking to reset. Zoli going to pass it on back. Looks like that was to number 14, Courtney. Courtney is going to clear it, but it's going to go over to number 22, Severance, for the Ottenbein Cardinals. Playing it on the side, Cardinals take control of it. Now charging up the way, but greeted by a Bulldog player, and looks like it goes out of the playing area. Last touch by the Adrian College Bulldogs, so a throw-in for the Cardinals of Ottenbein. The defense for the Adrian College Bulldogs able to hit it away, and now just trying to go back on the attack. Excellent defensive stop by the College of Ottenbein. Throws it on in. Adrian College Bulldogs have no answer on that possession as they just kick it out of the playing area near the highway next to Docking Stadium. Adrian College has possession of it. Now passing it up ahead to Davis and Zoli. And the ball goes out of play once again. I believe that's for the third or fourth time in a row that the Bulldogs and the Cardinals were playing it on the side, and unfortunately goes out of the playing area. Bulldogs do a little bit of a throw-in. That goes to number 8, Zoli. Zoli does a little bit of a spin around, passing on back to Courtney. Bulldogs giving it back to their defense and looking to hit it up ahead. And it's going to go out of play once again. And it goes off the Cardinals, so the Bulldogs are going to throw it on in. Bulldogs take control of it. Excellent defense by the Cardinals on these last few possessions. Bulldogs trying to go on the attack, but they can't garner any momentum. Number 11, Homan, loses control of the ball. Excellent tackle by the Cardinals. Brings on down Homan. Passing up to Mahoney. Mahoney is going to get pinned into the corner, and it goes out of the playing area. So throw in by the Cardinals. Zoli was challenged by Widdenhammer. Trying to regain control of it was number 23, Anderson, for the Cardinals. Cardinals take control of it. They got a lot of speed. Defense able to slow it down temporarily, but they're in a little bit of trouble as the Cardinals will score once again. Goal! Bulldogs were in deep trouble on that possession. Cardinals came charging in. Bulldogs defense had no answer. The midfielders had no answer, and the strikers couldn't do anything on the last offensive possession for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Looks like head coach Ali Alamanderi for the Adrian College Bulldogs bringing the girls in for a quick huddle as they are down 2-0, and we have not played even 15 minutes. 34-37 still remaining. So taking a quick action, trying to get the team back into the game. Because 2-0 is quite the deficit in soccer, especially this early. And right now, Ottenbein, they have all the momentum. So as I was saying on that last offensive possession by the Cardinals, the Bulldogs just had no answer. I was seeing so many holes in their defense, and it was only a matter of time before it got past Fisher. So 2-0 Cardinals, Bulldogs in a deeper hole. Anderson for the Cardinals is going to elect to give it to Leland to throw it on in. Zanella now back on down to Leland. Hustling for the puck is, for the ball is Courtney. Goes out of the corner, out of the playing area, in the goalie's area. So it's going to be given to Taylor Fisher, the goalkeeper for the Adrian College Bulldogs, as she's just going to try to kick it on down the field. Cardinals passing it around. Back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Fisher has control of it. Going to kick it on down. Goes off the head of number 7, Wittenhammer for the Cardinals. And the ball goes out of the playing area once again. So throw in by the Adrian College Bulldogs, passing it off to Mahoney. Mahoney just kicks it off the leg of Anderson. That's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now going to do the throw in is Anderson. Anderson elects to pass it over to Mahoney. And it goes back to Homan. Now over to number 20, Lowers. On back to Mahoney. Swiped away were the Cardinals. Cardinals trying to kick it up ahead. Greeted by Leah Courtney. Courtney tried to pass it over to Lowers. Cardinals were able to bother it. And it goes out of the playing area once again. Throw in coming. Adrian College trying to do all that they can do to try to slow down the momentum of the Cardinals. But they're going to have to work quickly because that time in soccer just goes by very quick. Taking control of the ball is Leland. Adrian College takes possession of it. Mahoney. Nice pass over to Homan. Homan trying to take control of it, but the Cardinals are able to greet her near the corner, and they're going to kick it out of the playing surface. So throw in for the Cardinals. It goes off the noggin of Zanella. And we're going to get a whistle as it's going to go back down the other way. Too much physicality for the referee's liking. Cardinals take control of it. Now kicking up ahead. Cardinals pass it on back. Cardinals trying to gain the field. Adrian College able to clear it and slow down their momentum for that possession. Goes back to the Cardinals. Cardinals trying to hit it on down. Ball has a lot of speed its way, and they're able to kick it out of bounds. Almost 15 minutes gone by in this soccer game. Bulldogs trail the Cardinals by a score of 2-0. Right now, all they have to do is just try to slow down this monument run by the Cardinals. Bulldogs take control of it on the possession. But it's going to go back to the Cardinals. Cardinals elect to pass it over to Anderson. Witterhamen. Do a little bit of a throw in. Mahoney greeted by a bunch of ladies in red, but she is able to keep her composure, and they're going to try this again. Nice tackle by Lowers for the Adrian College Bulldogs to take control of the ball and keep it the way of the Adrian College Bulldogs. Setting up in the formation. Now over to Holman. Holman couldn't get it past number 24 for the Cardinals, Leland. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to prepare to kick it on in. Dake is going to do the kicking for the Adrian College Bulldogs. It's also worth mentioning, if Emma Sturts checks into the game for the Cardinals at any point during this game, she will actually be wearing jersey number 2 in replace of Grace Dunaway. Shoots it on in, and it goes way too far to the right of the net for the Adrian College Bulldogs to score on that possession. So it's going to go back over to the Cardinals. Cardinals' goalkeeper, Elena Raher, takes control of it. The native from Candle, Westchester, Ohio. Now passing it on down. Cardinals able to kick it really hard. Back over to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs pass it on back. Bulldogs take control of it. It's going to go into the corner. Holman trying to look for some wiggle room. And the Cardinals are able to kick it out of play. Thank you for tuning in to Adrian College Television on YouTube. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Cam DeMarco is my director. And Forrest, a new rookie here at Adrian College Television, is running the top cam operations. Remember to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for all the Adrian College needs. Nice tackle, but excellent composure by number 31, Allie, for the Cardinals. Got tackled but was able to keep her composure on the ball, and she falls over once again. That was number 20, Zanella. Kicking it around. Earl for the Cardinals. Passes over to Allie. Now passing it on back. Shoots one. It's going to go directly towards Fisher as she's going to make the stop. Fisher is going to put some muster on it and kick it towards midfield. Holman kicks it out of play, and it's going to go back to the Cardinals. Cardinals throw it on in. Goes back to Adrian College Bulldogs. Adrian College Bulldogs couldn't do anything with it. That was Dake, number 4 for Adrian College, as she just kicked it off of a Cardinals player, and it went out of play. So the Bulldogs are going to do a throw-in. They do so. Anderson looking for an opening. Going back to the Cardinals with their excellent defense. Goes out of play once again. And it looks like it was off the Adrian College Bulldogs, so it's going to go back to the Cardinals. Throwing it on in is number 24, Jada Leland. Adrian College takes control of it, passing it on back. Kicks it on down. Hustling for the ball. Centering try, but it's going to go directly towards Fisher, the goalkeeper for the Adrian College Bulldogs. We are approaching almost the halfway mark in this first half of play. Kicks it directly over to number 7, Anderson, for the Adrian College Bulldogs. But there to greet her was Allie. And it looks like the ball was out of play on the Adrian College Bulldogs, so it goes to the Cardinals for them to do a throw-in. 25 minutes exactly remaining in the first half of play here at Docking Stadium. Looking for an opening to pass the ball. Passing it on over to the corner. And a little bit of a tussle match between Leland and Anderson. Two 2-0 is our score here on Adrian College Television on YouTube. Goes over to the corner. And kicks it towards the sideline. Bulldogs lose control of the ball. Now they're going to pass it. Goes over to Mahoney. Mahoney hits it out of play with her head. So it goes back to the Cardinals. Leland has possession of it. Now back over to the Cardinals. Bulldogs are looking for a breach in the defense for the Ottenbein Cardinals. Now passing it on down. And the Cardinals lose control of it, but regain it. Now back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Playing in front of the bleachers near the 50-yard mark. Adrian College passing it around. Now passing up ahead to Dake. Dake was looking for Holman, but Holman was too far to her right, trying to gain some momentum to go on the attack, and Dake hit it to nobody, essentially. However, the pass was attempted to Holman once again. Zoli takes control of it, does a nice spin around, breaks a girl's ankles. Sweet move. Number 7 for the Adrian College Bulldogs, Anderson, is going to do the throw-in. Goes off the head of number 11, Holman. Hits it high into the air. Trying to greet it are 2 Bulldogs and 2 Cardinals. Who's going to take possession of it? Looks like it's going to be Wittenheimer for the Cardinals. She does a little bit of a wild pass over to Leland. A little bit of a tussle match between Mahoney and also Leland. Bulldogs take control of it. Mahoney couldn't find a hole in the defense. I was trying to charge up the way. Right now I'm hearing on the sideline that the Adrian College Bulldogs, they need some urgency, and I would agree with that. Playing a little lackadaisical, they just need to find that sense of urgency, especially on the attack, because they've looked a step slower than the Ottenbein Cardinals. So what you got to do is, find that energy, find whatever makes you tick. And that was an excellent attempt and trying to center her off and try to go in for the goal. But unfortunately, it was hit too far to the left, and Raher didn't need to make that hard of a stop. Need to find that sense of urgency in order to break into this lead. You need to score, in my opinion, you need to score at least once before the end of this half. Watching out, and the Bulldogs aren't able to do anything as they were near the goalie. Hits it high into the stands, out of play. Back over to number 24, Leland. Over to Anderson. Back to Leland. Leland passes it up ahead to Alley. Alley loses control of it, but was able to gather it again, was Anderson. Anderson had a full head of steam, but couldn't do anything with it on that possession. Referees blow their whistle. We have 19:20 remaining in the first half of play. Bulldogs trail the Cardinals by a score of 2-0 here at Docking Stadium on the campus of Adrian College. Thanks again for tuning in to Adrian College Television on YouTube. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Cam DeMarco calling the shots as director, and Force is the top cam operator. That's on tabs for today's crew. And Ashley Roeder is also working today's game, running social media, taking some nice pictures. Taking control of it is Fisher. Fisher going to hit it on down. Now passing it over to Holman. Skips it ahead to Mahoney. Mahoney's going to do a throw in. Goes off the head of a Cardinals player. Mahoney couldn't fool the Cardinals defense that time around. Zoli looking for control of it, loses it to number 20, Zanella. Now looks like the ball is heading into the corner. And number 14, Courtney, isn't even going to elect chase for the ball as it had too much momentum. Passing it in. Going to go back to the defense for the Adrian College Bulldogs. They aren't able to clear it in that sort of instance. Now lurking on in is Anderson. Anderson is greeted by two Bulldog defensemen. And the whistle is going to be blown. Excuse me. 16:50 remaining in the first half of play. Almost 3/4 of the way through the first half. So stick with us in half number 2 as I will give my overall dissection of the movie that is being played in front of me. Adrian College is going to take control of the ball. Going to kick it on in is Fisher, the goalkeeper. 16:15 remaining in the first half of play. Does a little bit of a line drive type of kick. It's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Adrian looking for some sort of opportunity to gain some sort of momentum on the attack, but the Cardinals have had all the answers, and they are taking their numbers right now. So passing it over to the Cardinals. Cardinals skips it on ahead. Taking control of it is Zanella. Charging up the field. Playing it near the sidelines on the opposite side of the field of where the players and coaches are located at. Cardinals kicks it off a Bulldog player. Clock is still winding down. Bulldogs still trail by a score of 2-0 by the Cardinals. Cardinals scored within the first 10 minutes, both of their goals. And the Adrian College Bulldogs right now just looking to get onto the board. Somehow, some way. And number 20, Megan Lowers, the senior midfielder, is going to be subbed out. She is done for the rest of the game. Taking her place is number 17, Morgan Wands, the sophomore midfielder from Madison Heights, Michigan. Zoli takes control of it. A little bit too much momentum on that kick as it's going to go into the goalie area. And able to make a nice diving stop was number 1, Elena Reher. Still in the goalie area, so she could still use her hands. She's going to throw it down or kick it down. She's going to decide. And she's going to kick it on down. It goes straight to an Adrian College Bulldog player. Looks like that was Zoli. Hustling for the ball is Bukowski. the College of Ottenbein, looking to make this a 3-0 affair. And whistle. As the Cardinals and Bulldogs were going to reset. Bulldogs are going to kick the ball. Adrian College doing a little bit of spinning around in circles, looking for just some sort of opening and some sort of momentum booster. As the ball goes out of the playing area once again, and it's going to be a throw-in opportunity. Looks like it was off the Bulldogs last, so it's going to go back to the Ottenbein Cardinals. Now back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Dake passes it to her left. Going to go back to the goalie of Raher. She's going to do a little bit of an underarm toss towards one of her teammates that was only about 20 feet away from her. Adrian College trying to take control of it. Greeted by a swarm of Cardinals. Able to swipe away are the Cardinals. Cardinals passing up ahead. Looking to make this a 3-0 game. They've had all the energy. They've had all the momentum. They've had all the right answers. Now passing over to Summers. Now it's going to go to the right of Fisher. Not close enough for her to even make an attempt to stop. .55 remaining in the first half of play here at Docking Stadium. Fisher kicks on down, back over to a Cardinals player. Bulldogs able to answer back with a head pass of one of their own. Now Bulldogs doing a little bit of light passes down the field, and the Cardinals are going to swipe it away. So compared to the Bulldogs, here's how the Cardinals stack up. So the Cardinals pretty much lead the Bulldogs in most categories that you can assume. So their average of goals is 2.5, whereas the Bulldogs are 1.0. Their assists are 1.8 compared to the Bulldogs 0.4. Goals allowed, this is the stat you want to have the lowest. 1 even for the Cardinals and 1.2 for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Total shots 25 for the Cardinals, 9.4 for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Shots on goal 8.5 for the Cardinals and 5.2 for the Bulldogs. And saves 2.3 for the Cardinals, 3.8 for the Adrian College Bulldogs. So you know the Cardinals, and they showed this with the first 10 minutes of the game, that their main mindset is to score and score a lot. And also take a lot of shots in the process. Seems like they have that mentality, like, we don't care how many shots it takes. We're going to keep shooting until we score 3 or 4 or 5 or so goals, give or take. The ball will go out of play. .905 remaining in the first half of play. A little bit of a thump. And doing a throw-in. Passing it on down to Widenhamer. Widenhamer loses possession of the ball, and it's going to go over to Wands. Throws it on down to the field. Bulldogs Courtney clears the ball. Looks like she was looking for Anderson. But so were the Ottenbein Cardinals. Eight minutes even remaining in this first half of play. Bulldogs trail by a score of 2-0 here at Docking Stadium. Goes out of play once again. Last touch by the Cardinals, so the Bulldogs are going to do a little bit of a throw-in. Off the noggin of a Cardinals player. Does a few nice moves. Looks like Leland was trying to do something with the ball. Couldn't do anything right there. .7:10 remaining in the first half of play. Electing to do something with it are the Cardinals, and they're going to pass it on back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Mahoney takes control of the ball. Dips it on back. Goes off the shoulder of the Cardinals player, but back into the possession of the Adrian College Bulldogs. And too much muster on that pass attempt, and it's going to go back over to the Ottenbein Cardinals. Ottenbein looking for an opening. Excellent defensive stop by number 4, Caitlin Dake, the midfielder junior from Flushing, Michigan for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Someone's going home with a souvenir tonight as that ball went into the stands. Goes out of play once again. Throw in by Ottenbein. Bulldogs are going to kick it on down. A little bit of a tussle for the ball. It's going to go to Mahoney. However, Anderson for the Ottenbein Cardinals is not going to go down without a fight. Cardinals take control of the ball. Back over to Adrian College. Adrian College, few nice moves. Cross pass. Now pass up ahead. McGrabby was trying to find a way to get the ball deep into the defense for the Cardinals and tried to find a way to score, but that ball was hit too weakly and she was at a pretty weird angle to do something with it. But hey, I've seen crazier. Blow of the whistle, resuming play, excuse me. Centering try for the Adrian College Bulldogs. They score! Cut into the lead, 2-1 here at Docking Stadium. Now that's what the Bulldogs needed right there. They needed to cut this lead in half, take some sort of momentum out of Ottenbein sails, and they do so. Scoring that goal looks like it was number 10, Victoria Bukowski, the junior native from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. 2-1 here at Docking Stadium with 4:20 remaining in the first half of play. Adrian College looking to tie this up, and the Cardinals are looking to regain their 2-goal lead. Adrian College, a little bit of a tussle. Goes back to the Cardinals. Cardinals charging on in. Adrian College has an answer. The defense is able to clear it for Adrian College. Not making the same mistake they did about 30 minutes ago when they let the Cardinals make it a 2-0 game. Same type of scenario where Adrian College's defense had a lot of holes, and now they are one step ahead of the Cardinals attack in this sort of scenario. But the Cardinals are not going to be giving up. Bulldogs are going to be tussling and fighting, and it's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now the Cardinals are going to regain control of it with ease. Charging up the way. Nice hustle by Riley McGrowby from Pinckney, Michigan. One mistake by the Cardinals, and she would have been off and running, and this could have been a 2-2 game. Hustling for the ball, goes deep into the corner, in danger of going out of play. And it is going to do so, as it looks like Adrian College at the last second was able to knock it off the Cardinals player. 2:30 remaining in the first half of play. You hear the groans from the crowd, so close. Excellent catch and stop by Fisher. .210 remaining in the first half of play. Goes back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now charging up the field. Throw in by the Cardinals. Bulldogs were looking for an opening, and unfortunately it goes right between the legs of Alexandria Dreypus. So couldn't do anything with it in that scenario. Cardinals take control of it. Time is winding down in the first half of play. Bulldogs looking to tie this game. Cardinals looking to put their foot on the gas pedal and not look back. 1 minute remaining. Last minute remaining in the first half of play between the Cardinals and the Bulldogs here at Docking Stadium. Looking for an opening, and it's going to be a direct kick over to Fisher. Fisher is going to regain control of it. Telling her team to settle down. Now kicks it up ahead. Excellent stop once again. Now charging on in. This could be trouble, but excellent last-second defense by the Adrian College Bulldogs, able to knock it away. Had that Cardinals player gained control of that ball, most likely a 3-1 game. Fisher would have been in a very tough situation, but excellent awareness on that possession. And the Bulldogs just elect to play it out. Final few seconds remaining in the first half. And that's going to do it, as we are halfway done with this game. So the Bulldogs trail the Cardinals by a score of 2-1. The Cardinals had all the answers in the first 10 minutes or so of this game, but the Adrian College Bulldogs, they didn't give up. They were able to regain their composure, especially towards the end of period number one. That's how they cut into the lead with about 4:21 remaining in the first period of action. So the game plan for the Bulldogs is find more momentum, keep digging deep, so that way you can tie this game, and that way you can try to potentially win it as well. So this Cardinals team, they are coming out guns blazing. You know they're going to try to get a lot of shots on you. They were able to tie you up defensively for the first few minutes or so. And now that the game plan for the Cardinals is you got to put your foot on the gas pedal, like to the point where you break through the floor and you don't look back. And and so that way they can make this a 2-goal lead and just regain what they were able to do in the first 10 or so minutes. The Bulldogs looked a little frazzled. Their coach had to pull them in a quick huddle and just tell them to settle down. So we're going to step aside here on Adrian College Television on YouTube. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Cameron DeMarco, my top cam operator. Ashley Roeder running social media. And Forrest, top cam operator. We will see you at the start of the second half of play here at Docking Stadium for this NCAA women's soccer game. Once again, the score is 2-1. We will see you after these messages.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life. A time of great significance, of growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as very special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you leave.
crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job?
Welcome back to Docking Stadium here on the beautiful campus of Adrian College for women's soccer this evening. Hi again, everybody. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, joined alongside Cameron DeMarco running the director roles. Ashley Roeder is running around Docking Stadium taking beautiful pictures of the players. And Forrest is top cam operator. The sun is setting, and it is a beautiful scenery here at Adrian College. Snap a photo and send that on your next poster card. So the Bulldogs trail the Cardinals by a score of 2-1. Total shots for both respective teams. For the Cardinals, they had 9. The Bulldogs had 4. So the thing for the Adrian College Bulldogs is that even though the possession total is pretty much the same, so 52% in favor of the Ottenbein Cardinals and then 48% in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs, the Bulldogs need to get deeper into the goalie area for the Cardinals if they want to make anything happen. The Bulldogs did an excellent job of answering back towards the end of the first half. However, for the first 10 or 15 minutes, it was all Cardinals as they were able to score 2 pretty easy goals to start off the game. The Adrian College Bulldogs looked a little frazzled, a little worried, but they were able to regain their composure, and we're about to begin the kickoff to start the second and final half of this game. So Cardinals lead by a score of 2-1. And for the Cardinals, all they have to do is keep doing what they normally do, which is just shoot the ball a lot, and it'll translate to goals. That's basically been their mindset the entire game. So the teams have swapped sides. And now the Bulldogs looking to answer back. Having control of it was Davis. Now charging up the way, Cardinals. Greeted by Miller for the Adrian College Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs are going to regain control of it, but not for long. The Cardinals are able to knock it on back. Now back over to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Trips up on her own cleats. Bulldogs looking to swarm on in. See, this is the issue the Bulldogs had to begin the first half, which is they let the Cardinals get too deep into the goalie area or near it, and it resulted into goals. And excellent stop by the goalie Taylor Fisher for the Adrian College Bulldogs. She kicked it on in. A little bit of head passes for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now passing up over to Davis. Davis greeted by number 11, Whitmer. And it looks like we're going to get a whistle as the clock continues to go. So scoring the 2 goals for the Ottenbein Cardinals was number 28, Delaney Earl, and Bailey Zanella. And then Haley Stowe was able to score the lone goal for the Adrian College Bulldogs in the first half. And that's the story of the game so far. Bukowski looking for one of her teammates. She's going to pass it up ahead to Davis. Davis hitting up ahead to Wands. Bulldogs take control of it. They will swipe it are the Cardinals using their heads. And doing a little bit of a tumble. Looks like that was number 17, Mackenzie Toons. So the Cardinals are going to kick it near midfield. Deep kick using their heads. And instead of electing to try to stop it with their hands, Fisher is just going to let it go out of the playing area, and we will reset. Puts it on the ground in front of the net. Gaining some energy, kicks it on down. Goes off the head of Dake. She had an assist back in the first half on the Stowe goal. Goes out of the playing area once again. Last touch by the Cardinals, so it's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Bukowski looking for her teammates. Going to throw it on in. And it looks like it went off of Mahoney last. So it's going to go back to the Cardinals. They're going to get a whistle. Looks like they got a little too antsy on the throw-in and got too far ahead of themselves, so it's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Bukowski is going to pass it on down to Courtney. Courtney is going to elect to pass it ahead. Bulldogs passing it around, trying to tie this game. Almost 5 minutes gone in the second half of play. Adrian College regains control of it. Now passing on down. Ball had a little too much momentum, so it's going to go back to the Cardinals. Now they have speed to burn, but the Adrian College Bulldogs are able to knock it away and disrupt that momentum builder by the Cardinals. Cardinals. And it looks like it's going to go near that hill area. here at Docking Stadium. Going back to the Adrian College Bulldogs, hustling for it. And a little bit of a foot race for the ball, but the ball is going to actually win that foot race as it goes out of the playing area. Last touch by the Cardinals, so it's going to go back into the possession of the Adrian College Bulldogs. Throw in. Going to go back to the Cardinals. Now back to the Bulldogs. Golden opportunity. Unfortunately, they couldn't exploit the defense. And slow to get up was Eve Davis as she fell onto the ground and was tackled a little bit. Looks like she's going to be okay. Goes off the face of a Cardinals player. Looking for the ball was Clemens. Clemens sneaking on back of Mahoney. Mahoney able to escape. Hits the ball high, and it goes onto the side of the net. That will count for nothing. As 6 minutes have gone by. Now the Cardinals will take control of it. Swiping it away. And it goes out of the playing area once again. And Cardinals will do the throw-in. Bulldogs look a lot more aggressive to start out this second half of play. Probably the main focal point of the coaches' huddle during the halftime intermission. Bukowski. Gonna kick it on down. Over to Stowe, but Stowe didn't have anyone to help her out as she hit it off her head and it went behind her. Adrian College Bulldogs lose possession of it. Now back over to the Cardinals. Now back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Back to the Cardinals once more. Cardinals looking to run. But swarming is Davis. Able to clear it are the Adrian College Bulldogs. Dake was able to take control of it and pass over to Mahoney. Mahoney loses possession of the ball, and they're going to give it on back to the Cardinals of Ottenbein. Dake passing the ball around. Back over to the Cardinals. Cardinals have no answer for the Adrian College Bulldogs' momentum right now. Bulldogs playing a lot cleaner brand of soccer. Mahoney going to lose the foot race to the ball in favor of Peyton Kaufman. We've played about 8 minutes in the second half of play. Mahoney takes control of it, but is swarmed by a bunch of Cardinals, and we're going to get a whistle. Right now, starting the formation. And it's going to be a free kick for the Adrian College Bulldogs, as there was too much physicality for the Cardinals player. So the defense is lining up for the Ottenbein Cardinals. Mahoney is going to kick it. And it goes a little too high of the netting. So nothing doing on the free kick for the Adrian College Bulldogs, and they can't tie the game. Mahoney scored in their last game as well, but that time around it was on a penalty kick. Adrian College going deep, able to swipe it away. Goes high of the bar of the netting. Couldn't tie it. That had the right distance, the right amount of force. Unfortunately, it took a wrong angle. Bulldogs are unable to tie it, and you heard the groans here at Docking Stadium. Went high of the crossbar. And it goes out of play. Throw in for the Cardinals of Ottenbein. Cardinals looking to clear it. Adrian College able to put a leg on it. And they lose possession of it. Last touch by the Cardinals, so the Adrian College Bulldogs will throw it on in. Cardinals able to clear it. And it's going to go into the possession. Bukowski was trying to hit it with her head, but missed it. Now going down the other way, trying to slow down the momentum, and the Bulldogs are able to do so. Luckily, the referees didn't call for too much physicality. Now the Bulldogs go down the other way. Having control of it is Davis. Davis passing it over to Dake. Dake takes control of it in the corner. Corner kick. And excellent stop by the goalie, Reher. Able to kick it on down. Once again, the Bulldogs look a lot more energized in this second half of play. Hustling for the ball. The Cardinals. Takes it to the corner. Corner kick. Going into the goalie area. Cardinals looking to answer. Bulldogs shut the door. And they're able to clear it on out. Adrian College looking to go back on the attack and take it down the other way. Cardinals are preventing them from doing so. Now the Cardinals have possession of it. Does a kick, and it's going to be an easy stop for Fisher. Fisher waiting for her teammates to get set, and she's going to kick it. It's going to go towards center field. Missing the ball was Zanella. Goes out of play. The referees are going to blow their whistle. So throwing it on in are the Cardinals. Looking to reset. Bulldogs swipe it away. Able to clear it on down and looking to go back on the attack. Lose control of the ball. Still plenty of time for the Adrian College Bulldogs to tie it, or plenty of time for the Cardinals to make this a bigger lead and give themselves some breathing room. Bulldogs shut the door on that attack, and they're going to take it into their goalie area, trying to clear it on back. Going to go out of play. Last touch by the Bulldogs, so throw in for the Cardinals of Ottenbein. Goes out of play. Bulldogs aren't even going to attempt to try to kick it on back. Looks like Zoli has checked back into the game to start the second half. Strong kick. Missing the ball was Dake. Ball goes out of play, out of the playing area. So tossing the ball over to the goalie, Fisher. Almost 15 minutes have passed here at Docking Stadium for the second half of play. Kicks it, and it's going to go towards the way of the Cardinals. Cardinals passing it on back. Cardinals fiddling for the ball, and they're going to regain control of it. We're going to go back on the attack. Hustling for the ball. The Adrian College Bulldogs will get it with ease. Fisher is going to catch the ground ball that was coming towards her way. And she's going to wait for her teammates to get set in their formation. Kicks it on down the field towards Mahoney and Stowe. Excuse me. Bulldogs take control of it. That's Dake. Dake loses control of the ball. Hustling for the ball is Anderson. Goes out of play. So they're going to do a throw in. Anderson throws the ball on in. Looks like over towards Zoli. Cardinals lose control of the ball. Again, still plenty of time for the Bulldogs to tie it. But on the other side of things, the Cardinals could make this a more comfortable lead. As if they were to score hypothetically in this scenario, time would be on their side. Cardinals passing it up ahead. Dake is passing it to one of her teammates. Now on back. Hammers one. Bulldogs are going to be looking for an opening. Looks like hustling on down is Davis. Davis is going to hit into the corner. Excellent defensive stop by the Cardinals. Cardinals are going to clear it, and it's going to go over towards the bench of Adrian College. Davis on the hustle right there. Unfortunately, had too much momentum, went into the corner, kind of in a pickle, and just put up a prayer kind of a shot. And zero chance of going in, but the effort was still there. Kicks it on down. Adrian College is going to regain control of it. Dake mishandles the ball, and that was a golden opportunity for her to try to take control of it. Davis. We're going to reset with the throw in. Cardinals throw it in off the head of Davis. Trying to pass it over to Anderson. Now back on down. Going to be a foot race. And Fisher's going to win that foot race as the Cardinals were charging on in. Takes control of it. Waiting for her teammates to get set. Hammers one. And it's going to go back to the Cardinals. Now back to the Bulldogs. Golden opportunity. No one in sight of Davis as she's going to try to gain momentum. Now the Cardinals come creeping on in. They're trying to put her into the corner. Does a little bit of fakes. Centering try. Nothing doing right there. Able to swipe it on back is Summers for the Cardinals. Cardinals able to clear it. Now back on down to Anderson. Bulldogs regain control of it. That's Miller. Davis running around. Goes deep into the corner, and it's going to go into the field area near the scoreboard. Almost halfway done with the second half of play. Which means we are almost 75% done with the game in general. Cardinals are going to kick it. Bulldogs are going to regain control of it. Looking for some sort of way to score and tie this game quickly. They still have time to do so, but on the other side of things, they have to play excellent defense. Excellent foot race to the ball was Fisher. Bulldogs are getting swarmed right now. Cardinals' style play has really picked it up. Reminds me of what they were able to do within the first 15 minutes or so of this game. Just swarming the Bulldogs and giving them no breathing room. Have control of it is Miller. Miller. Zoli passes on back to Davis. To Mahoney. Mahoney looking for an opening. Tries to shoot it, and it's going to go back to the Cardinals, and it's going to go off the foot of a Cardinals player. That was number 5, Summers. So the Bulldogs will do a throw-in. Miller's going to throw it into one of her teammates. Over to Davis. Ball goes out of play once again off the playing area. Bulldogs are going to try to set up their offense. Over to Dake. Dake does a few nice moves. Passing on back to Davis. Davis. And it's going to go behind the netting. Right idea, not good enough execution. Looking for one of her teammates' heads to bounce the ball off of and try to get it into the net. About halfway done with the final half of a regulation. Throwing it on in is Summers. Summers is going to elect to give it to, looks like that is number 20, Zanella, who's going to throw it on in. Goes off the head of an Adrian College Bulldog player, and Davis able to hit it off her head as well. Back over to Mahoney, now back over to Davis. Davis elects to pass it to Zoli. Zoli looking for one of her teammates, trying to pass it over to number 17, Wands. Zoli hit that ball a little too hard. Right idea because Wands was wide open, and had she gathered just a bit more speed, could have been off and running and had a chance to score. Now Dake goes out of play. .21:40 remaining in the second half of play. Raher. Gonna kick it on down. It goes back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now it's going to go towards midfield. Miller able to disrupt the pass over to Zanella. But Zanella regains control of it. This could be trouble. Excellent defensive stop by the Adrian College Bulldogs. Did a corner pass. Golden opportunity for the Cardinals to score. But the Bulldogs are able to swipe it away and hit it out of play. So we are going to reset. Corner kick. Could be trouble. Hits it in the wrong direction. The Adrian College Bulldogs are able to clear. Mahoney trying to race for the ball, but will lose that foot race. And the ball is going to go a little too wide. Nothing that Zanella for the Cardinals or Fisher for the Bulldogs could do on that one as it goes out of play. muscles the ball. Bulldogs now have control of it. And they hit it on back to the Cardinals. Cardinals having control of it is Earl. Ball's hit high. Now back over to Earl. Hits it on over to Dake. Dake over to Homan. Homan loses control of it. Mahoney gets tangled up. Looks like she was tangled up with Kaufman. They're going to let the girls keep on playing. Bulldogs trying to take control of it. Playing with it. Now it's going to go a little wide, and it's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Kicks on down. Cardinals swarming with their defense midfielders. Nothing doing for the Bulldogs on that possession. Cardinals able to clear it on down. Bulldogs are going to have to come back and reset. Courtney passing up ahead, using her noggin. Hits it, and a diving stop. I don't think she necessarily needed to dive, but it was still looked good nonetheless. Elena Rayner, the goalkeeper for the Ottenbein Cardinals. And we are going to get a whistle. Looks like offsides. .18 Time is winding down for the Adrian College Bulldogs if they want any chance to possibly come back. Cardinals. Bulldogs are going to let their defense take control of it. Bukowski muscles it on down. Trying to swerve it on over. Goes out of play. Miller is coming out of the game, so she is done for the rest of this contest. Bulldogs take control of it near their goalie zone. Cardinals passing it around near the far side corner. And it's going to go up onto the hill. Cardinals are going to throw it on in. And we're going to get a whistle. Kicks the ball. Goes to Adrian College Bulldogs. They miscontrol it. Last one out of play by the Cardinals, so the Bulldogs will regain control of it. Again, time is winding down. They have about 16 minutes to try to make something happen. Cardinals take control of it. Put themselves behind the 8 ball pretty early in this game, but just doing whatever it takes to tie it up, give themselves a brand new ball game, and possibly carry that momentum to possibly winning this game. Score 2 unanswered goals. We could take 2 unanswered goals, but we'll answer right back. Cardinals lose control of it. Goes back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Anderson charging up the way. used her body as a shield, and the ball just went back the other way to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Bukowski swizzles it over to Dake. Hits it high to the Adrian College Bulldogs off the head. Now back over to Courtney. Now back over to the Cardinals. Cardinals kicking on down. To Courtney. Courtney passes up ahead. Spins around. That was Holman. And the ball is going to escape the corner, go out of play. So we're going to get a throw in. Kicks it on down. Misses the ball. Now back over to the Adrian College Bulldogs. And it's going to go near the stands. Rattles out, and the referees are going to blow their whistle. So we're going to get a throw in coming with 13 minutes remaining in the final half of regulation. Bulldogs had a golden opportunity. Unfortunately, none of their players were back to try to get the ball. So Cardinals are going to regain control of it. Bukowski tries to make the stop. Now passing up ahead. Earl tried to shoot one in, and the ball just died of momentum. Right now, Dake is tying her shoe, ties it up quickly, and as Fisher is just able to just hit the ball down. Passing it up the field. Now gaining. Adrian College just looking for an opening, looking for a hole to try to capitalize. But right now, the Cardinals are just shutting the door and giving the Bulldogs little to nothing in terms of just finding those scoring opportunities. Bulldogs have had a couple of those in this game, either just by the sheer of luck or just bad timing. Nothing has happened. Fisher bobbles the ball a little bit and is able to just dive onto her stomach to make the stop. So we have 11:25 remaining in the second half. Goes off the head of a player on the bench for the Cardinals. Looks like she's all right. Goes out of play once again. Bulldogs are going to do the throw-in since it was last hit by the Cardinals. Now Cardinals hustling, having control of it is Zanella. Passes on down. Oh no, this could be trouble for the Adrian College Bulldogs, but they are able to regain their composure and shut the door on the Cardinals. Now going on deep. Tackled on down. Now the Adrian College Bulldogs are looking to go down the other way, back on the attack. Davis was forced to pass the ball. Now she's going to regain control of it. Walking on in. Nothing to do it. She's going to take the ball on back. 10 minutes remaining in this ball game. Now the Bulldogs might get into desperation mode, because that time will go down quickly. Rear. Knocks one high. Going to go to Zoli. Zoli looking to take control of the ball. She does so, passes over to Davis. And Rear is going to do a little bit of a sprint to gather the ball in her area. And they're going to reset. Back over to the Bulldogs. Throw in by the Bulldogs. Now the Bulldogs are hustling for the ball. Falling on down was Dake. Looks like her teammates want a call from the referees. I don't think she was hit or anything, just lost her balance trying to gather control. Cardinals celebrating a little bit as if she had her ankles broken. Eight minutes remaining in the final half of regulation. Time is winding down for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Kicks it on down. Goes back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Davis has control of it. Hits it on down. Looking for some sort of opening. But it's shut down. Davis again. Tries to pass it on down. Bulldogs able to regain control of it. Mahoney is trying to maneuver. Goes on to her backside to try to knock the ball away. Comes up empty. Anderson takes control of it. Zoli hitting it to one of her teammates. Down low. Cardinals hustling. Lose control of it. A little bit of a throw-in is going to be approaching. Goes out of play once again. Last touch by the Cardinals. Bulldogs throw it in once more. Shut down by the Cardinals once again. Goes out of play. Bulldogs throw it on in. Goes up the hill. Free kick coming, or corner kick coming, excuse me. Hits it on in. They're shut down. Excellent last second step by the Cardinals. Oh my goodness. Just an inch or two and we have a tie game. Excellent play drawn up by the coach for Adrian College, but nothing doing right there. They could try again, 5 minutes remaining. They're going to kick it on down the field. Bulldogs hustling for the ball. Anderson passing it up ahead. Over to Dake. Davis. Ball a little too hot to handle as she misses it. And it's going to go over to the possession of the Cardinals on the throw-in. 4:10 remaining in this game. Off the head. Mahoney. Back over to Courtney. Courtney. Able to find one of her teammates. Now Davis. Just a direct hit at Raher. .335 remaining in the final half of regulation. Cardinals passing on down. Bulldogs looking to play some defense. 3 minutes exactly remaining in the game. Ball gets stuck in the corner. Bulldogs swarming on in to try to swipe it away. They do so. Now the Bulldogs, time is winding down. If they want to make something happen, they better do it now. Back over to the Cardinals. Cardinals passing around. They can try to waste some time. Goes off the Bulldog player. Now back over to the Cardinals. .215 remaining in the ball game. Fisher is going to kick it on down. Possessions are getting scarce and scarcer for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Bulldogs hit it off their head. Going to go back over to the Cardinals. Fisher needs to hurry. Bulldogs are running out of opportunities. I'd say they would have about 2 good possessions left to try to make something out of it. Dake misses it. Davis passes up ahead to Lowers. Back over to Davis. Davis able to save it. Too little, too late. As the ball did go out of play. Davis tried to get on her backside to make a stop. Excellent, excellent move. And, yep, whistle. Yellow card. Looks like it's going to go on Davis for that physicality. So the yellow card serves as a warning. Hypothetically, if Davis gets another yellow card, she would be ejected. But with less than a minute remaining, I don't think that's really an issue. Gonna kick it is Kaufman. Trying to shoot it on in. This could be trouble. Clearing it are the Adrian College Bulldogs. Fisher mishandled the ball, escaped her for a brief moment. Had there been a Cardinals player, this would have been a 3-1 game. 40 seconds. Cardinals are going to do whatever it takes to just waste as much time as they possibly can. Bulldogs are going to try to speed up along. Bounces off their head. Whistle. Bulldogs are going to kick it on down. Possibly their last possession of the game. Can they make the most out of it? Rear is going to elect to let the ball go out, and that's going to do it. Clock winding down, and we've hit triple zeros here at Docking Stadium as the Ottenbein Cardinals come out victorious by a score of 2-1, So Ottenbein was able to score their first few goals within the first 15 minutes of the game, and they just never looked back. The Adrian College Bulldogs were able to get a goal towards the end of the first half with about 4 minutes remaining. However, they just couldn't gather enough momentum to try to tie the game. They had a couple opportunities during the second half of play, but stepping up big were the Cardinals towards the end. Sportsmanlike conduct as the Cardinals and the Bulldogs both give each other a wave as a sign of good sportsmanship. So the Ottenbein Cardinals come out victorious against Adrian College by a score of 2-1. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Cameron DeMarco running the director role for top cam operator. And also Ashley Roeder, who was here taking pictures, getting some awesome B-roll footage. So once again, Bulldogs come out on the losing end by a score of 2-1. And their record is now going to be 3-3. The Cardinals improved to 4-1 of the new year. So for everyone at Adrian College Television, I'm Trey Matthews. Good night, everybody.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.